Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video, and thank you guys and gals for tuning back in, as today we got a Toy Biz Marvel Legends unboxing, and as you can see, it's Longshot from the Mojo Build-A-Figure series, and honestly, he looks pretty awesome with that nice mullet showing off, and he comes in that typical style of Marvel Legends packaging. So as you can see on the back, you got that awesome picture of Longshot showing off that blonde mullet. His stats, sort of weak. His fighting skills are alright. And then you got a little bit of a bio there for anybody that would like to read that. Then you have everybody from this wave, which my goal, because I have some extra parts, I'm going to end up building Mojo, even though I'm missing this Iron Man and this Luke Cage, but I got their Build-A-Figure part. So let's go ahead and get Longshot out of his package. Longshot out of the package and still holding up for his age. He does come with a variety of things. One thing that I love that he comes with, and this is a comic book. See that? I love this. This by the man Jim Lee is probably one of my favorite stories from the X-Men with Mojo. I really liked it. He does also come with this little nipple thing, which, you know, use that for this card backing that they give you. They give you this crazy card back with these chibi looking characters, thinking that you're gonna stick it on the bottom and, like, you know, use it as a background or something. So yeah, so I put that horrible thing in the background just because that's how it's supposed to be intended. You're supposed to put your figure in front of it. Now, he does come with one of the parts of Mojo, which I was pretty excited because I ended up getting the Luke Cage part separately. And when you look at these, like, the plastics don't match. I thought they would have, because if you look at the bottom, this one's the yellowish sort of gray. This one's gray. I guess, of course, you just sort of pop it together like so, but two different plastics. Like, they got the colors flipped, which I think looks pretty cool. Different for sure. Maybe a error in Toy Biz back in the day, or discoloration from age. But this thing's pretty awesome. I love the little Mojo faces, but that's going to be saved for when I have Mojo completed. So let's dive into this figure. Now, this figure is old. It's Toy Biz. Toy Biz doesn't make this stuff anymore. But you know what Toy Biz does is, why is it trying to focus on that horrible background? They do such great jobs with paint and shading. It may not be the most crisp style painting, but it's still beautiful. His hands have some weird discoloration, almost like, I guess, if it was stress marks from the factory, and then it ended up they had to paint over it. I don't know, because he has it on this hand too, just weird. But he looks like Longshot. And he's got that awesome Longshot logo. But before we get into the chest, let's look at this head sculpt. I think they pretty much nailed it. Mullet and all. Nice washes to the hair. Chin has a little bit of a plastic bump to it, but I mean, the eyes are clean. Lips have a little bit of shading. Like, this is a clean sculpt and paint job. So his head can look down this far, and then his head can actually look up that far. Get some restrictions from the collar, but not too bad. Can look left and right without any problems, and he can do a little bit of that cockeyed stuff to be a little bit cocky. His belts and stuff have beautiful washes on them. I just love it. Like, Hasbro could just do a wash on a lot of these belts that we get, and it could just make the sculpts pop. Like, that's sort of a nice thing about washes, is like it really brings out the detail in sculpts and the textures. Like, look at this little satchel. Could you imagine if we got a wash on like the Green Goblin satchel, the Mary Jane satchel? I mean, this looks phenomenal. It's actually a nice sort of like a rubbery plastic. So now his arms are on ball joints, so they can go up. I'm not going to go up too far. It's fresh out of the package. So with these older figures, they can be gummy. You got to let oxygen get to them a little bit before you start just torquing on them. He has the bicep swivel. He does get full rotation. And he has double jointed elbow, which, you know, got to have double jointed elbows. Then he has a wrist rotation and a wrist bend. And this is him, I guess, his throwing daggers, thingamajigs. They look like some sort of currency, like you'd be wanting to purchase something. He's like, here, have my schmeckles. I would like to purchase this kitty cat. Here's my schmeckles. But no, those are his daggers. I guess they're supposed to be the ones that are missing out of this belt here. They still look like currency. This hand has this whole arm has same articulation, but he does have hand, like finger bending. I just realized he has he has 3 fingers and a thumb. But thanks to the power of the internet, you know, those 3 fingers, which I thought was odd, but it's because he was made from genetic engineering. So, you know, I guess genetic engineering didn't give him a full 4 fingers, so he's only 3, which I thought that's a pretty good attention to detail, if you ask me. I mean, any other toy company, I feel like would just have an extra finger in there because they just wouldn't think about it. Then we get down to his ab, and again, like, collar stuff looks great. The zipper, I love the logo, is so clean. Collar is just hilarious. It's a popped up collar. He does have ab crunch, so he just bend that far back. Even has a waist rotation, and it's nicely hidden. It breaks up the zipper, of course, because, you know, he's wearing a onesie. Look at that zipper, goes all the way down. He fits into this little leather onesie, or Spanx, or whatever you want to call it. But besides that, I mean, it does rotate, and these little pouches down below, and the belt and everything look pretty nice. They actually help hide that articulation. Not really the back, but the back, he really looks good. So, you know, nice sort of clean, semi-clean paint. There's a little bit of mess up there. Not as bad as what I had with my Namor or my Submariner with Hasbro, but they fixed that. They justified and took care of me on that. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty nice. I don't understand his flat butt. Like from the side, it's just like maybe he's a flat-butted hero. And then you get these Toy Biz hips of balls. I'm not a big fan of them. I really don't. I don't like having to rotate the ball to be able to get him to pose. But I mean, he does do the Van Damme with them. But then you have to like rotate around just to be able to kick forward. Like to get this hinge, you have to rotate. I don't even know if actually you may not be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not trying to twist it. Let's see if this one can do it. Yeah, it's not really wanting to do that. So he may not be able to. Oh, he can kick forward. Okay, I take it back. He can do a Spartan kick. All right, so I mean, these little ball guys aren't that horrible. I thought it was the ones you had to like rotate around to just get him to kick forward. But no, he kicks forward, double jointed knee. He's got a boot swivel, and it's right where the boot is. There's no fur, so he doesn't have boots with the fur. He's got a little pouch on his boot. Really tiny ankles. He's got those weak ankles. He's got the rocker in there, which isn't really wanting to move. Again, probably older figure, plastic, but that rocker is very visible. He's got the toe bend, and he does get the ankle bend as well. But yeah, those ankles look so tiny. And he's got the pouch on this boot, and this time he has like this one's a poorly painted little dagger, but all these little details, you know, is pretty awesome with this figure. And he poses very, very well. But little did you know that I had a surprise for Longshot. Yes, a surprise. What's that, Longshot? Yes, I said a surprise. And I have, you know, the viewers are watching, you know, and they're all chanting, Arthur, Arthur. Because who do we bring out? Oh, but your acquainted love, Dazzler. You know, since you got all mind messed up and stuff, I figured I'd acquaint a old love of yours on live TV and see what you guys have to say about that. No, seriously, guys. I just brought Dazzler out because they are, you know, lovers. They were together, and then he got his mind all messed up. Of course, this isn't the Dazzler that, if you Google, she didn't really look like this, but you got these two side by side. He looks all short because I have him all squat. She's wanting to lean back. So now that I did my job and acquainted the two lovers together, let's see how they do. But they do fit pretty to scale. I sort of have him angled a little bit, so he would stand a little bit taller. He is taller than anyway because she's on roller skates. And I don't know, he's gonna touch her with this clammy 3-fingered hand. It's weird. But yeah, I mean, they look good together. I mean, this one's a very different version of Dazzler, but I mean, it still works. They both have that retro hair going on. And, you know, maybe we can just throw this over his... Oh. There you guys have it. That's my unboxing and review of the Toy Biz Mojo Build-A-Figure Longshot. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. I do thank you guys for watching. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, as I will be doing reviews of figures until I run out of them, and I don't know if I will, because I'm sort of backlogged. But either way, good luck hunting. Keep on collecting. I want you guys all to have a beautiful day.